Lesson 4, Unit 4. Quality Control. Quality control is the process that monitors all project deliverables to determine if they comply with the quality standards and stakeholders' expectations. In quality control, you will use techniques and tools to compare the quality of the deliverables with the quality standards. This is a process that occurs before the goods and services are delivered to the beneficiaries. Quality control also includes how the project performs in its efforts to manage scope, budget, and schedule constraints. The goal of quality control is to determine if there are variances in the deliverables and determine the need for corrective actions in the project. This includes acceptance of deliverables to beneficiaries, rework of any deliverables that does not meet the quality standards, and adjustments in the processes that produce the faulty deliverable. The most common tools to use in quality control include the cause and effect diagram, the Pareto chart, the control charts, and the histograms. These tools can help determine if the deliverables are within or outside the quality standard parameters. These tools are useful especially when dealing with many deliverables. For example, to control quality in the survey responses from beneficiaries as part of the monitoring data collection process. The cause and effect diagram, also known as the fishbone diagram because of its fish-like appearance, is an analysis tool that provides a systematic way of looking at the causes that create or contribute to quality errors or defects. It is a quality problem-solving tool that helps identify the root causes of the defect. Each major cause has a series of sub-causes as branches, which helps drill down the cause into more detail. The fishbone diagram identifies many possible causes for a problem. It can be used to structure a brainstorming session. It sorts ideas into useful categories. For example, this chart shows 5 categories for the major causes. Under each category, the project team will identify sub-causes. When it's complete, the list becomes the basis for diagnosing the root cause of the problem. A Pareto chart is based on Pareto's rule, which states that 80% of the problems are often due to 20% of the causes. The assumption is that most of the results of any situation are determined by a small number of causes. This tool helps identify the few contributors that account for the most quality problems. For example, the chart shows for the causes that contain errors in the surveys for beneficiary data collection. The charts identify 2 that contain 80% of all errors. By fixing these problems, the project can significantly reduce quality problems. Control charts display data that illustrates the results of a process over time. The chart helps determine whether a process is in control or out of control over a specified length of time. For example, the chart shows the process of controlling the weight of products manufactured by the beneficiaries for selling local markets. The customer has a limit tolerance for defects. These are the upper and lower control limits in the chart. Items above or below the limits will cause problems to the customer and the efforts of the beneficiaries to sell their products. Histogram charts look at the frequency distribution of error or defects. A frequency distribution shows how often each different value in a set of data occurs. It is used to find variation in a process. For example, in the errors in data collection, the chart shows that most errors come from teams 4, 5, and 6. This can help identify solutions such as increase the training of the teams or simplify the survey template.